I think derivatives could take all the way until 2030, but I do think it's likely that things will happen sooner than that. It just depends on regulation and the adoption of this asset class and the tokenization of different things. We're still super early in that, so you need digital identity. You need a lot of the things that are unfolding right now with credentials, the ability to quantify accredited investors on chain or qualified participants or you know sophisticated investors depending on the jurisdiction. There's a lot of different rules when it comes to who can invest in what, lockup periods, and a lot of things. So a lot of that smart contract stuff is going to have to be built out. Many people have created open source standards. Zonix has done a good job. They have an EVM standard that allows for interoperability across multiple jurisdictions when it comes to private investment for on-chain stuff. Sanjeev's cool, like that guy. I don't know that they have, a fully completed product yet, but I know that they're working toward it. I know Ripple made an investment there, and so, I believe in them. I believe in a lot of the stuff that Ripple's invested in over the years. And then when it comes to derivatives, that's where the big money is. That's where we're going to see the $10,000 XRP, or $50,000 XRP, or $100,000 XRP. These numbers and the market cap and all of that seems like a fantasy to most people. But in order to be able to facilitate the settlement of that market and account for all of those transactions, there's a ton of volume on derivatives every single day. And so if you don't know what like a derivative is, so you have an underlying asset, paper issued on top of that would be a derivative. And then, like we talked to the group the other day that's doing looping. So imagine you were a bank, you issue stable coins. Those stable coins are backed by treasuries. So that's the actual asset that's being represented on chain is these treasuries. They're getting the yield off the treasuries. They then take those stable coins and they go put them in something else. They leverage that representation of value that's a derivative of the first one in something else. Let's say they put it in a liquid staking pool. Okay, so now they have the treasuries, they've got the stable coin. They take the stable coin, they put it in a liquidity pool or some other way that's generating yield, where they get a liquid